Okay, so let's talk about the return of Dragon Ball Super. Is it coming back? Is it not? I know you guys have likely been seeing a lot of videos with a lot of claims recently about when the show is returning. So let's just talk about everything we know so far regarding the show's return. Before I get into that though, I know I haven't uploaded in a while. That's because I've been working on something top secret for the channel, for the community, and it is finally at the point where I can tell you guys exactly what it is. So stick around for a little bit. I'm excited to show you guys what I've been working on. But first, let's touch on the return of the show of Dragon Ball Super. Some are calling it Dragon Ball Super 2. Before we go any further, let me say this. As of right now, as of May 1st, 2019, there has been no official announcement from Toei or Funimation regarding the return of Dragon Ball Super. Anyone claiming to know the exact date and time that the show is going to return is selling you nonsense. It's pretty much all speculation at this point. That said, there are some very credible sources who seem to believe that the show is returning in July, guaranteed. There are also claims that an official announcement will be coming from Toei within the next few days. Now, a couple days ago, randomly, we got the release of this image up on your screen right now. And this was one of two teasers dropped during a stream for the Super Dragon Ball Heroes video game. The text on this image translates to, "On Goku Day, something will happen." Now, I wish I could say that this means that they are going to officially announce the return of Dragon Ball Super on Goku Day, which is May 9th, by the way, so in a little bit under 2 weeks. But this is such an odd situation. And real quick, let me just explain to you guys what I mean by that. One, Toei has repeatedly debunked anyone claiming to know when Dragon Ball Super is going to return. And when I say debunked, I mean they don't say, "Hey, no comment." They say, "No, this is wrong. We currently have no plans to produce new Dragon Ball Super episodes." And every time the rumor pops up that Dragon Ball Super is guaranteed to return, especially when there's a specific date attached to that return, Toei steps in and says pretty much the same thing. "No, we are not planning to produce new Dragon Ball Super at this time." Couple that with the fact that this image and teaser was released during a Super Dragon Ball Heroes video game stream, and the next episode of Super Dragon Ball Heroes, the anime, is expected to be released on Goku Day on May 9th. It feels a bit like a roundabout way for Toei to go about announcing something as big as the return of Dragon Ball Super. That said though, I said this was an odd situation, and here's why. If you take a look at this image, you can see that this Goku is clearly drawn in the new Shintani designs. Shintani is the guy who drew the designs for Goku, Vegeta, and everyone else in the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, and it is expected that he will be the person to pick up the mantle for Dragon Ball Super, the anime, when it returns. Now, even though this image appeared during a Super Dragon Ball Heroes stream, it is likely not related to Super Dragon Ball Heroes for that reason. Also because, remember I said this was one of two teasers. The first teaser was related to Super Dragon Ball Heroes, and that was done under the normal animation style of Tadayoshi Yamamuro. And he's the guy who's been working on the series up until this point. So you couple that bit of knowledge with the fact that May 9th is in the date range that people like Yonko Productions over on Twitter predicted we would get an official announcement from Toei about the return of Dragon Ball Super. There's a pretty high chance that this may be it. Still, this is a super odd situation. I can't think of another situation where Toei is claiming that they are not working on something and otherwise credible people are saying yes, they are. Either way, at this point, the only thing we can do is wait and see. The good thing is May 9th is not that far away. We've already been waiting over a year for an announcement, so what's a few more days? I do want to say this though. If this is something else, so if this May 9th Shintani announcement is not the return of Dragon Ball Super, then it's likely we are not going to see Dragon Ball Super return in July. There just isn't enough time left for promotion, so it's kind of now or never as far as July 2019 goes. All that being said, I need you guys to understand that Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball as a whole is still incredibly popular. The Dragon Ball Super Broly movie still broke all sorts of records as far as making money, and because of that, it's almost guaranteed that we are going to see the show return at some point. We just don't know the date yet. Let's hope we find out on May 9th. Okay, on to my top secret announcement. Well, here's the first part of my announcement. This isn't really the top secret part, but I need to let you guys know this. In the last few weeks, I've been working on Home Base, and Home Base is a place for the Dude Crew, for us to get to know each other better, have Dragon Ball Super discussions or discussions about anything. It's also a place to escape the toxicity that could sometimes pop up on YouTube comments. All that said, What I'm calling home base is our new community website, which is Dooley.tv. In addition to being an open forum where you could come and talk and meet new people, it's also the best place to contact me right now. I'm checking in every day, usually multiple times a day. I'm looking forward to getting to meet more of you guys over on Dooley.tv. Now on to the top secret announcement. One of the videos that I'm most proud of on my channel is called Yamoshi the Godmaker. It has over 1 million views, and it's an original story about Yamoshi the legendary Super Saiyan. For the last few months, I've been working with an illustrator and a publisher to turn this story into a fully illustrated book. It's something that I'm incredibly proud of. I really don't know how you guys are going to receive it because I haven't seen anyone else in our community do anything like this. That said, regardless of how it's received, I am so happy with the way it turned out. The artwork is so beautiful, and having Yamoshi go from pretty much this silhouette to a fully illustrated character was an amazing thing. So as of right now, the book is done, and I am just waiting on the publisher for a few final things. This is a hardcover illustrated book, purchasable on Amazon, a collector's item. I worked with Just Zeno, who is a pretty skilled animator here on YouTube. He helped me put together this trailer for the book. Without further ado, here it is.
Can you hear the sound? Can you hear the sound of these armies marching on the ground, on the ground? This is the revolution.
Well, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. As soon as I get the go-ahead from my publisher, I'll be able to start sharing the Amazon link where you can pick up your own copy of the book. Now that the book and the website is kind of out of my hair, I'll be back to regular scheduled programming here on the channel. Let me know how you feel about everything in the comments below or on Dooley.tv. Thank you guys for all the support. #DudeCrew. I will be talking to you again real soon. Bye.